Hello friends, this is Shivam Dubey from English Kingdom, Katra Prayagraj, and welcome to the class. And according to the promise, as I asked you last day, that we will start the class, today's class especially, with some questions based on the Renaissance movement that you have studied, that you have read, and we'd like to put some questions related to Renaissance movement and some questions related to the authors and maybe some forms of new literature that were introduced during the Renaissance literature, and even the kings and the special revolts that took place, and everything that I have taught you related to the Renaissance movement in English literature, the first part of the early modern movements. So I think that the guys will reply better and have some interesting elements in this period especially, and many I think that you can answer it very easily. The questions were very easy, and they will make a kind of review of the Renaissance literature. So we are starting with our questions on Renaissance literature, hoping you will answer it. Right or wrong doesn't matter, but you will like to answer it. Okay? So once again, it's late, unfortunately, and hope you guys will answer it. So my first question is here: who has coined the word Renaissance? My first question is, who has coined the word Renaissance? You need to tell the name of the person who coined the word Renaissance. Jules Michaelet, that comes from Preeti. Nice answer, Preeti. The next question is there: who becomes the ruler that passed the Act of Supremacy Bill? Who became the king, or who was the king that passed the Act of Supremacy Bill in England? Or what was the name of the king who passed the Act of Supremacy Bill? Act of Supremacy Bill. What was the name of the king? Okay, there is no reply. And I think कि आज जल्दी कोई लोग आएंगे भी नहीं, because they already know that I will put some question. तो ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि आज कोई ना आए. So it may be that just a few will be here. Okay. Please, okay dear, it's King Henry VIII. Henry VIII was the king who got the bill, Act of Supremacy passed. Henry VIII. My next question is there. My next question is there, and that is: who introduced sonnet sequence in England? Who introduced sonnet sequence in England? Come on. Who introduced the sonnet sequence in England? Come on, dear. Who introduced the sonnet sequence in England? No, dear, no, it's not right answer. Remember, my question is who introduced the sonnet sequence, not sonnet. Okay? The question is different. If I ask you sonnet, it's definitely Sir Thomas Wyatt. But if I ask you sonnet sequence, so it's not going to be the right answer. So my question is, who introduced the sonnet sequence? Okay, that's right answer. Sir Philip Sidney. Good one. Who is the poet that wrote the Prothelemenian? Yes, Sir Philip Sidney. Yes. Who wrote the song Prothelemenian? Or who has written the poem Prothelemenian? Come on. Who has written Prothelemenian? Edmund Spenser, that's right answer. How many books of Fairy Queen could be published or could be completed? How many books of Fairy Queen could be completed? How many books of Fairy Queen could be completed? Six books, that's nice answer, Preeti. And next question is here. How many poets are generally considered? No, six were completed. Seventh he started, and just fragmentary of the seventh he could complete. So it wasn't complete. Seventh wasn't complete. Only six books were completed, okay? Seventh he just started and left unfinished. So my next question is here. How many poets were there generally estimated? Yeah, seventh is incomplete. सातवीं जो थी वो incomplete थी. 6 complete थी. How many poets were considered to be the metaphysical poets in 17th century? How many poets were considered to be the metaphysical poets in 17th century? Come on, dears, answer it. How many poets were considered to be the metaphysical poets in the 17th century? Come on, answer it. Come on, there's need of reply, dear. Okay, that's a good one, Preeti. 7 poets were there as a metaphysical poet. Okay, who has written the work Canonization? Who has written the poem Canonization? Who has written the poem Canonization? John Donne, that's the right answer. And who is the writer of the discovery? Who is the writer of the discovery that proved to be a kind of critical study or a work of criticism in the Elizabethan and Jacobean age? Who is the author of the work discovery that was the work of critical study or criticism in the Elizabethan and Jacobean age? Come on, dears. I'm waiting. Oh, that's right answer. Ben Johnson. Good one. And my next question is here. Who is the author of an apology? An apology during the Elizabethan age. Who is the author of an apology during the Elizabethan age? Tell the name of the author who wrote an apology as a critical work or work of criticism during the age of Queen Elizabeth. Come on. You can answer it easily. Come on, I'm waiting. It's a so easy question. Oh, so let's move to the answer, and that's Sir Philip Sidney. He wrote an apology, and he tried to defend the poets and poetry. Okay. My next question is, where did Renaissance start in Italy? Where did Renaissance start in Italy? Come on. Where did Renaissance start in Italy? Where did Renaissance start in Italy? Come on, dears. Need to reply. The way you guys are replying seems to be, oh no dear, I'm not asking about time, I'm asking about the place. Where? Where in Italy? Where in Italy Renaissance started? You need to tell the place. Florence. That's nice answer, Anjali. That's a Florence in Italy where Renaissance started. Okay, tell the name of the work that, yeah, Preeti, that's nice answer. Tell the name of the work which for the first time coined the word in Renaissance. What's the name of the work? Tell the name of the work which coined the word in Renaissance for the first time. Come on, dears. History of France. That's the right answer. The History of the France. That's the work by Jules Michelet, and it is the first work. That's good one, dears. That's the first work that coined the word Renaissance for the first time. Okay, tell the name of the prose writer who is considered to be Spencer in Cassock. Tell the name of the prose writer who is considered to be the Spencer in Cassock. Come on, dears. What's the name of the author who considered himself to be the Spencer in Cassock? Come on, dears, you need to reply it. How can you forget? Oh, that's nice answer. Jeremy Taylor. Jeremy Taylor was considered. Yes, that's a good one, yes. Jeremy Taylor was considered to be the Spencer in Cassock and Cassock and Shakespeare of Divine. Yes? Okay. Now my next question is here. What's the name of the poet who wrote a beautiful poem to his choir mistress? What's the name of the poet who wrote a beautiful poem to his choir mistress? Come on, dear. What's the name of the poet who wrote his choir mistress? Okay, that's nice ones. Andrew Marvell from Anjali. That's a good answer. Who has written the work? Yes. Who has written the work, The Praise of Folly? Who has written the work, The Praise of Folly? Come on, dears. No. Sydney hasn't written it, Praise of Folly. Who has written the work, Praise of Folly? Come on. You need to answer it correctly. Who has written the Praise of Folly? Okay, it was Erasmus who wrote the Praise of Folly. Erasmus wrote the Praise of Folly. My next question is here. Tell the name of the authors of the first English tragedy. What's the name of the authors who wrote the first English tragedy? Come on, tell the name of the authors who wrote the first English tragedy. और मुझे मालूम है आप लोग जानते हो, so reply it. and you can. Come on. Come on, dears. Yes, Thomas Sackville and come on. It wasn't a work of one dramatist. There were the two dramatists worked together for the play. Gorbudak. Yeah, that's Thomas Norton and Thomas Sackville. The two persons worked together. That's a nice answer, dears. Now my next question is here. Which is the first complete English play? Which is the first complete English play? Come on. Yeah, I got it, dears. Which is the first complete English play? Come on, you can answer it. Which is the first complete English play? Come on, dear, you can't delay so much. This is so easy question. Come on, dears. Which is the first complete English play? I'm waiting for your reply. Come on, dears, you can answer it. It's such easy question. Oh, that's nice answer, dear. Ralph Royster Doyster. Okay, that's good one. And our next question is here. Which work did Edmund Spenser address to Sir Philip Sidney? Which work did Edmund Spenser address to Sir Philip Sidney? Come on. Which work Edmund Spenser dedicated to Sir Philip Sidney? Come on, dears. The Shepherd's Calendar. That's nice answer, Anjali. And now we move to the next question. Which is the first sonnet sequence in English? Which is the first? Yes, that's good one, Preeti. Which is the first sonnet sequence in English? You need to answer it. Which is the first sonnet sequence in English? Come on, dears. Strophel and Stella. That's the right answer, dear. And good one, dear. Strophel and Stella is the first known sonnet sequence in English. Now my next question is here. Which work of Sir Philip Sidney provides the plot for the subplot of The King Lear by Shakespeare? Which work of Sir Philip Sidney provides the subplot for The King Lear by Shakespeare. Come on. Which work of Sir Philip Sidney provides the source or plot for the subplot of King Lear? Come on, dears, you need to tell. I know you can answer. Come on. Come on, dears, I'm waiting. I think you guys are missing your answer, I think. You forgot. So let me introduce, let me tell you. Okay, this is Arcadia. Okay, Arcadia is the work by Sir Philip Sidney that provides the subplot. That's good, Preeti. Arcadia provides the subplot for the King Lear by Shakespeare. Okay. My next question is here. Who is the author of The Tenure of Kings and Magistrates? Who is the author of The Tenure of Kings and Magistrates? Who is the author of? Okay, John Milton. That's the right answer. And my next question is here. Who has written the work To Althea from Prison? To Althea from Prison. Who is the author of the work To Althea from Prison? Come on, dears. It's an easy one. The help is from the Cavalier poets. You can find it there from the Cavalier poets. To Althea from the war. To Althea from Prison. That's the question you need to answer. Who is the author? Oh, Richard Lovelace. That's the right answer, dear. Richard Lovelace has written this work, a beautiful poem, and especially experiencing his life in a prison. That's a good one. And now we move to the next work, which apart from or except the life of Jack Wilton can be considered as the English or first English novel, though we know that it's not going to be the novel in a strict pattern, but still some critics believe it to be the first English novel. So you have to tell the name except the name that we consider as The Life of Jack Wilton. You need to tell the next name. Don't tell The Life of Jack Wilton, okay? Which next work is considered to be the first English first English novel, though it is not strictly as I told you. Come on, dears, you need to answer it. Oh, that's nice answer. Pilgrim's Progress. That's a good one. Okay, now you will have to tell a work that was written by John Bunyan, and it is called to be his spiritual autobiography. Tell the name. What's the name of the work that is considered to be John Bunyan's spiritual autobiography? Tell the name of the tell the name of the work that is considered to be John Bunyan's spiritual autobiography. Come on. Oh, that's good one. Grace abounding to the chief of sinner. That's nice answer, dear. Very good. And now the next is here. Who stated, Mr. Waller reformed our numbers? Who stated, Mr. Waller reformed our numbers? किसने कहा था? Who stated, Mr. Waller reformed our numbers? You need to answer it. Who stated, Mr. Waller reformed our numbers? No, that's the right answer, Preeti. Dryden. It was about Edmund Waller, but the statement came from John Dryden, because he appreciated Edmund Waller for introducing almost close couplet, because before that it was heroic couplet, and with the great effort of Edmund Waller, now it was established as a close couplet. It was popularized by John Dryden and Alexander Pope in the time to come. So John Dryden paid a kind of tribute to him. Okay, and my next question is here. Who coined, or who for the first time used the word metaphysical poets? Who used the words metaphysical poets for the first time? Oh, that's good one, dear. Dr. Johnson, Dr. Samuel Johnson used for the first time the word metaphysical poets. Who considered himself to be the literary son of Shakespeare? Come on. Who considered himself to be the literary son of Shakespeare? Who considered himself to be the literary son of Shakespeare? Come on, dear. William Davenant. That's the right answer, Anjali. Good one. And now we move to the next. Our question is, who introduced ode in England? That's good, Preeti. Who introduced ode in England? Come on, you need to answer it. Who introduced ode in England? Come on, dears. No, Anjali, it's not right answer. You need to rethink. My question is, who introduced ode in England? I'm not talking about irregular ode. I'm talking about ode. So you need to answer ode. Ben Johnson. That's right answer, Preeti. That's good one. Acha answer hai. And now we move to the next one. Who among the university wits couldn't receive education from either of university, Oxford or Cambridge? Who among the university wits couldn't receive his education from either of universities, Cambridge and Oxford? That's a nice answer, Anjali. Thomas Cade. That's good one. Okay, that's good, dear. Now my next question is here. Who introduced blank verse? Who started blank verse? Who started blank verse? Need to answer? Come on. No, dear. Understand, try to understand the question. Who introduced blank verse? I'm not asking about which work has the first use. Okay, that's nice answer, Anjali. Earl of Surrey. That's good one. Okay, my next question is here. When did the second English Civil War start? When did the second English Civil War start? Okay, dear. When did the second English Civil War start? When did the second English Civil War start? Come on. (1648). That's nice answer, dear. And now my next question. Who is the author of Timberland the Great, a play? Who is the author of Timberland the Great, a play? Come on, you need to answer. Who is the author of Timberland the Great, a play? Okay, Christopher Marlowe. That's a good one. My next question is here. Who completed the unfinished poem Hero and Lander by Christopher Marlowe? Who completed the unfinished poem Hero and Lander by Christopher Marlowe? Who completed this work, Hero and Lander, which was left unfinished by untimely death of Christopher Marlowe? Okay, that's nice answer. George Chapman. That's good one, Anjali. And my next question is here. Okay, that's nice. My next question is here. Who introduced the comedy of humors? Who introduced the comedy of humors? Come on, dears. Who introduced the comedy of humors? Okay, Ben Jonson. That's right answer. My next question is here. Who is considered to be the last great Renaissance poet? Who is considered to be the last great Renaissance poet? Last great Renaissance poet. John Milton. That's a nice answer. My next question is there. Who becomes the first professional author in England? That's a nice answer, dears. Who becomes the first professional author in England? You need to tell. Who becomes the first professional author in England? Who becomes the first professional author in England? Come on. Who becomes the first professional author of England? You need to answer it. Oh, no idea. Well, it's Robert Greene. Robert Greene became the first professional author in England. My next question is here. What was the full name? What was the full name of the tract that Robert Greene published in 1592, attacking Shakespeare as an upstart crow? What's the name, full name, not name, what's the full name of the tract that Robert Greene published in 1592, attacking Shakespeare as an upstart crow? What's the name of the work? Complete name. You need to tell me the complete title of the work. Come on, ears. You can't delay so much. Okay, half ही याद है तो चलो I will tell you the gross worth of wheat bought with a million of repentance. Okay, a gross worth of wheat bought with a million of repentance. That's good one, dear. Nice answer, Anjali. My next question is, who among the university wits was notorious for prostituting his pen? Who among the university wits was notorious for prostituting his pen? Come on, dears. Thomas Nash. That's a nice answer. And my next question is here, dear. Who is considered to be the last great metaphysical poet? Yes, dear. Who is considered to be the last great metaphysical poet? Who is considered to be the last great metaphysical poet? Come on, dears, you need to answer. That's a nice answer, Abraham Cowley. That's good one. And my next question is here. Who has written? No, Anjali, it's not a right answer. The right answer is Abraham Cowley. Okay, my next question is here. Who has written a ballad upon wedding among the Cavalier poets? Who has written a ballad upon wedding among the Cavalier poets? Come on, dears. Who has written a ballad upon wedding among the Cavalier poets? Come on, dears. John Suckling. That's nice answer, dear. Good one. Now, who wrote the preface for Strophel and Stella? That's good one here. Who wrote the preface for Strophel and Stella? Come on, dears. You need to answer. Who wrote the preface of Strophel and Stella? That was written by Sir Philip Sidney. Who has written the preface for Strophel and Stella for Sir Philip Sidney? Come on, dears, you need to answer it fast. Who has written a preface for Sidney's Strophel and Stella? I think you're forgetting. So let me tell you. It's Thomas Nash. Okay? Thomas Nash. My next question is here. Who is the first English woman whose work was published for the first time either from America or from England? Who is the first woman of England or America whose work was first published? What's the name of the women? First women whose work was published for the first time either in America or in England. Come on. Tell the name of the lady. No, dear, no. Juliana of Norwich is the first English woman who wrote in English. Okay? But the first work that was published either in America or in England, that's the question. What's the name of the lady whose work was published for the first time? Okay, the answer is there. Exactly, it's Anne Bradstreet. Last time I asked you and I told you, Anne Bradstreet, the 10th Muse, she wrote, and this is the first work that was published Okay, the answer comes here. That's a good one, dears. And my next question is here. Who has written who has written a work, a play named Tis Pity She is a Whore, based on incestuous brother and sister relation? Who has written the play Tis Pity She is a Whore as incestuous with incestuous theme of brother and sister? Who has written this play? John Ford. That's nice answer, dear. John Ford has written this work that was based on incestuous theme. Well, which work, yes, dear, which work of Robert Greene becomes the source for William Shakespeare's Winter's Tale? Which work of Robert Greene becomes the source of Shakespeare's Winter's Tale? Pandosto. That's nice answer, dear. Who among the Puritan writers what was your answer, dear? Okay, that's the same. The trump of time. That was not wait. Trump of time. Pandosto. Okay. My next question is, what's the name of the author among the Puritan poets or Puritan writers, as or we can call Commonwealth writers, who can be considered as American Baroque? What is the name of the author who is considered to be the American Baroque? American Baroque. Come on, dear. Who is named as American Baroque among the writers of Age of Commonwealth? Edward Taylor. That's nice answer, dear. Edward Taylor is termed as American Baroque among the writers of the Age of Commonwealth. That's nice answer. My next question is here. Who is the author of the Hesperides? Who is the poet, not author? Who is the poet of the Hesperides? Come on, dear. You need to tell. Who is the author of the Hesperides? Who is the author of, poet of Hesperides? Okay, Robert Herrick. That's a nice answer. Robert Herrick is considered to be the author of Hesperides. Who is considered to be the father of empiricism in England? Who is considered to be the father of empiricism in England? Come on. Who is the author of, who is the father of the empiricism in England? Empiricism. Who is the father of empiricism? That's Francis Bacon. Nice answer, dear. When was the first folio of Shakespeare's plays published? When was the first folio of Shakespeare's work, Shakespeare's plays published? That's a nice answer, Preeti. When was the first folio of Shakespeare's? Okay, Anjali has replied it. 1623. That's a nice answer, dear. And my next question is here. Who introduced Francis Bacon as father of the scientific method? Who introduced Francis Bacon as the father of scientific method in France? Who introduced Francis Bacon as the father of scientific method in France? Come on. Voltaire. That's the right answer, dear. Voltaire introduced Francis Bacon as a father of scientific method in France. My next question is here. What's the name of unfinished utopian novel of Francis Bacon? What's the name of the unfinished utopian novel of Francis Bacon? New Atlantis. That's a nice answer here. And my next question is here. Who has written a beautiful lyric, a valediction forbidding morning? That's good, dear. Who has written a beautiful lyric, a valediction forbidding morning? Okay, John Donne. That's a nice one. My next question is here. Who introduced tragicomedy in England? Who introduced tragicomedy in England? Who introduced tragicomedy in England? John Fletcher. That's a nice answer. My next question is here. Which is a famous style that Francis Bacon used in his essays? Or what is the name of the prose style that Francis Bacon used? Come on, dears. Aphoristic. That's nice one, dear. And there is the next question. That's good. Good one. My next question is here. Who introduced essays? Or who is the father of essays? Who is the father of essays? Come on. Montaigne. That's a nice answer here. Montaigne has started essay in France and later it was followed in England by Francis Bacon, who becomes the father of English essays. Okay. And now we move to the next question. My next question is there. Who is the writer that wrote a beautiful ode on the birth of Jesus Christ. Who is the poet who wrote a beautiful ode on the birth of Jesus Christ? Come on, dears. Who is the poet that wrote a beautiful ode on the birth of Jesus Christ? Come on, I'm waiting. It's such an easy question. You cannot wait for so long. Well, I think it's a tough question for you. Pressurize yourself. Try to think. This easy one. And I know you can answer. Come on, trust me. I trust you. You can answer, come on. Come on, dears. Well, so I tell you, it's John Milton who wrote an ode on the morning of Christ's nativity. And that is the poem in ode that celebrates the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay. My next question is here. Who has written the work, the Comedy of Errors? Yes. Who has written the work, Comedy of Errors? Oh, that's a good one. Shakespeare has written, William Shakespeare has written the Comedy of Errors. My next question is here. Good one, dears. My next question is here. Okay, the question comes here. Who is the author that wrote the Vulgar Errors? The Vulgar Errors. Who is the author that wrote the Vulgar Errors? Come on, dears. It's easy one. You can answer. Come on, I'm waiting. Okay, the clues are from Age of Commonwealth. You can guess now. By the end of Caroline time. Sir Thomas Browne, that's a nice answer. And who became the Poet Laureate of England after the death of Francis Bacon? Who became the Poet Laureate of England after the death of Ben Jonson, not Francis Bacon, Ben Jonson. Come on, dears. Who becomes the Poet Laureate of England after the death of Ben Jonson? No, dear, it's not right answer. Come on. Come on, it's easy one. Okay, I answer you. William Davenant. William Davenant becomes the poet laureate after the death of Ben Jonson. Okay. My next question is here. Who is the dramatist of The Alchemist? Who is the dramatist of The Alchemist? Who is the dramatist of The Alchemist? No, it's not Walpole. You need to answer correctly. Come on, dears. Who is the author of? My question is, who is the dramatist of Alchemist? You need to tell the name of the dramatist. Come on. Oh, you don't remember. बहुत इजी था. आप लोगों ने जो आंसर दिया था उसी से रिलेट करता. यू नीड टू नेम टेल द नेम ऑफ द ड्रामेटिस्ट. आप लोग उस ड्रामेटिस्ट के दूसरे वर्क्स बता रहे हैं. ओके, इट्स बेन जॉनसन. बेन जॉनसन रोट अल्केमिस्ट. ओके, माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, who is the dramatist that wrote A Humorous Day's Mirth? Who is the dramatist who wrote A Humorous Day's Mirth? Who is the dramatist that wrote A Humorous Day's Mirth? Come on. इतनी शांति अच्छी नहीं है. आंसर इट. अरे अब come on, dears. You can't delay so much. Who has written as a dramatist A Humorous Day's Mirth? Okay, I answer you. It's George Chapman. George Chapman wrote A Humorous Day's Mirth. Okay. Now my next question is here. Who or what are the names of the dramatists who were imprisoned for writing The Isles of Dogs? What are the names of the dramatists who were jailed for writing The Isles of Dogs? Nash. And my question is names of the dramatists, not name. So it was Ben Jonson as well. Okay, Ben Jonson and Thomas Nash both were jailed for writing. Thomas Nash and Ben Jonson, both. That's good one, dear. Both were jailed for writing Isles of Dogs. और आज के लिए अब हम लोग लास्ट क्वेश्चन ले रहे हैं. ओके, और यस दैट्स गुड डियर. और लास्ट क्वेश्चन विल बी द इजी वन, क्योंकि अंत बला तो सब बला. ओके, सो माय क्वेश्चन इज हियर फॉर यू. Who has written a beautiful love lyric and a spiritual poem as well. True beauty. Who has written a beautiful love lyric and spiritual poem as well? True beauty. And waiting for a reply. Oh no, Anjali, it's not right answer. You need to think it deeply. Who has written True Beauty as a beautiful lyric emphasizing spirituality? No. The answer is incorrect. So my answer comes here, and that is Sir Thomas Carrier. Okay, चलो एक और क्वेश्चन के साथ खत्म करते हैं. I can't end video or no replies. Okay, so my easy question is going to be there. Which poem of John Milton is considered to be a pastoral elegy? Which poem of John Milton is considered to be a pastoral elegy? Come on. You cannot be quiet. You need to reply. Hurry up. Well, oh no, Anjali, it's not right answer. The right answer is Lycidas. Samson Agonistes is the lyric play, verse play. Okay. My question was pastoral elegy. Means now one more question, the final question. Okay, you need to answer it correctly, and I'm sure you will answer. My question is here. Which play of Shakespeare was attacked by Robert Greene in 1592? Which play of Shakespeare was attacked by Robert Greene in 1592? Come on, it's a so easy question. Okay, it's a Henry VI, and now it's going to be the last question. Okay, who wrote the first epithalamion in England? Who wrote the first epithalamion in England? And I'm sure you guys will answer it. Come on. No, dear, Spencer hasn't written the first one. Spencer wrote the popularized one. The first one was written by Sir Philip Sidney. So the next question is here. What was the day that was planned for the changing the question. When was Charles first hanged? When was Charles first hanged? And I'm sure this time there won't be a wrong answer. Come on. When was Charles first hanged? Come on, you can reply. Why is there so much silence? कोई प्लानिंग तो नहीं कर रहे हो कि मुझे जाने नहीं देंगे आप लोग? रिप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हो? Oh, that's nice one, dear. 30 January 1649. Thank you for replying. Okay. तो ये था आज का डे जो हम लोगों ने क्विज पढ़ लिया और the whole quiz was based on Renaissance from the Reformation time till, that's good one, dear. Reformation time, Elizabethan age, Jacobean age, Caroline age, and age of Commonwealth with the writers, their special achievement, the special works, and no, dear, I can't put the next question. Okay, that's a good one. You answered well. Nice. I'm happy with your answer. Okay, so we end the day, and next day we will continue with our questions, not questions, in fact, once again with the practice of nouns and vocabulary, and then moving to the article study. So that's all for the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great time. Okay.